Hey everyone, welcome back to Not Crazy, Just Complicated, the podcast where we make Canadian criminal law a little less scary, one offense at a time. Today's topic is homicide. Yes, the big one, the thou shalt not of all criminal laws. But don't worry, we're going to unpack it piece by piece, break down the types of homicide, and help you understand why not all killings are murder, and why some aren't even crimes at all. Let's dive into death, legally, of course. So what is homicide? In the criminal code, homicide is simply causing the death of a human being. That's sections 222(1). But here's the catch. Not all homicide is criminal. Sometimes people cause death in ways that are legally blameless, like accidents or self-defense. The law only punishes culpable homicide, and there are 3 types. 1, murder. 2, manslaughter. And 3, infanticide. We're skipping this one today. Sorry, obscure statute fans. The difference between these, it mostly comes down to intent and mental state. Now, murder. Cue the dramatic music. Sections 229 tells us that murder happens when someone means to cause death or means to cause bodily harm that they know is likely to cause death, and they go ahead anyways with it. So basically, either you meant to kill or you did something so dangerous that you knew someone could die, and you did it anyways. There's also transferred intent in sections 229B, like if you aim at Alice but accidentally kill Bob, sorry Bob, your intention still counts. And then we've got sections 229C, murder while committing another dangerous crime, sort of like you're already doing something reckless and someone died because of it. But here's something important the law requires, subjective foresight of death. You must have actually known death was likely, not just possible. Martineau and Nygaard make it clear. No, oops, I didn't mean it if you knew the risk. Okay, now that we've nailed down what murder is, what's the difference between first-degree murder and second-degree murder? Technically, they're both murder, but first degree is murder with upgrades, the deluxe edition, if you will. Here's when murder becomes first degree. If it's planned and deliberate, basically premeditated, if it's a contract killing, if the victim is a peace officer or prison guard on duty, or if the murder happens while committing certain crimes like sexual assault or kidnapping. Planning and deliberation means you thought it through, even if the plan was simple. In Whitfield, the court said you don't need a criminal mastermind spreadsheet, just some genuine thinking ahead. In second degree, that's every other murder that isn't first. Still serious, still life in prison, but parole can come earlier. Here's where things get fuzzy. Manslaughter is like murder's slightly less evil cousin. It still means someone died, but the mental element is way lower. There are 2 ways to get to manslaughter. First, unlawful act manslaughter, which is when you commit another crime and someone dies, like a bar fight gone wrong. And 2, criminal negligence manslaughter. This is when you do something that a reasonable person would never do and it leads to death. Unlike murder, manslaughter doesn't require intent to kill, or even knowledge that death was likely. You just need to have been objectively dangerous and someone died as a result. It's still serious, just a little less so than murder. Let's look at a classical law school scenario. Nick tells his buddy Bob, I hate my boss. I'm going to shoot him tomorrow. And Bob goes, cool, take my gun. It's compact and easy to ditch. Next day, Nick goes to work and bam, the boss is dead. Is this first-degree murder? You guessed it, yes. It was planned and deliberate. Plus, Bob is probably getting nailed for aiding and abetting. Pro tip, don't give your friends weapons for workplace revenge. So to wrap it all up, homicide is just causing death, but only culpable homicide is criminal. Murder requires intent, either to kill or to cause serious harm that you know could kill. First-degree murder means planning certain victims or killing during major crimes, and manslaughter is killing without intent to kill, but still doing something reckless or unlawful. Whether it's heat of the moment, poor judgment, or full-on premeditated horror, the law sorts it out. Thanks for joining me on this slightly morbid but totally necessary deep dive into criminal homicide law. Stay safe, stay smart, and maybe don't lend your friend a murder weapon.